All right, I'm here today with my homie producer Herb, and
Hello.
we're finally recording. Like, it's been a hell of a long time since I've talked to him. I just want to know what the hell he does and like what's your passion, bro? What do you do?
My passion is getting this podcast done. It's been like 2 months or something now, right? No, sorry. I mean, I say my passion is just kind of digital content creation in general, you know?
Yeah.
I don't really like to box myself in as like a YouTuber or like a producer or anything. I mean, I kind of box myself in as a producer with my handle there, but you know, we don't have to worry about that.
Exactly. We don't talk about those things.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I definitely have a passion for digital content creation, just like, you know, making things that people, you know, can just have a good laugh at, be entertained by, be able to, you know, laugh with their friends at, you know.
And that's hella dope. Like, I've never been into digital content creation myself. I honestly thought it was pretty goddamn hard to do. Like, do you think it in any way is like hard trying to approach or getting into anything like that?
I mean, there is definitely like a steep learning curve, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, this is super cliche, but it's like riding a bike, you know? It's like, at first it's going to be very nerve-wracking and, you know, it's going to take you a while to learn it, but once you know what you're doing, you're flying, man, you know?
Exactly.
Like, when you first look at the interface for Hit Film Express or Adobe Photoshop, you're just like floored. You're fucking like, you know, you're scared shitless, you're shaking because it's like there's so many buttons and like so many options that you can't even like begin to comprehend what they do.
Exactly.
But I mean, like once you just like just stop and take a breath and like just go on YouTube and start searching up tutorials for what's going wrong, like Photoshop error, this and that or whatever, then it all just starts coming together, you know?
Like whatever you're trying to do, did you, well, my bad for cutting you off. Did you learn by using YouTube just to like help you get into it? Because I use YouTube for a lot of things too.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, YouTube University, like, it's a cliche saying, but it's a very real thing, you know? Like, there's a vast library of content on YouTube that is solely just showing you how to do things. That's how
crazy.
To export in Photoshop, how to fix a video codec, like any issue you could possibly think of is available on the internet at this point. And you know, you should just use that, really.
Man, take advantage of that crap.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
In terms of motivation, like, what keeps you doing this? Because I wouldn't do it myself. Like, everybody has their own things in life that they enjoy, which just to be honest, I enjoy talking to people. It's just not as fact. I enjoy talking to people. But like, what keeps you doing this?
Keeps me doing this? I mean,
like your passion. Like, what keeps you on your passion, bro?
Like, my passion is just making like a beautiful final product, really. Like, at the end of the day, when I, you know, export a video or finish like a Photoshop file and just like get to look at it and be like, you know, I did that. That looks fucking amazing.
That's that pride right there.
I mean, it really, honestly, like, I always try to like, I mean, this is kind of also a question I've struggled with before, because like a lot of people have asked me about motivation and shit in the past, but it's like, it's, I don't know, it's just one of those, fuck, man, this is a tough topic for me, man, because it's like, honestly, I don't always have that much motivation, you know, like with work and like, you know, paying bills and stuff,
do your own thing.
You know, yeah, it's hard to stay motivated when you also have to like, you know, make rent and kind of carry yourself through life there, for lack of a better word. Yeah. And but definitely what does keep me motivated is like at the end of the project just being able to, you know, admire my work, really. Just creating something admirable that can that can also inspire others, you know?
And that's some good shit. That's some real good
Yeah.
shit. If I'm gonna be honest, you motivated me to get into the position I am right now. Like, I got a fucking $1,200 computer and a fucking microphone just to be able to do this.
Dang.
Yeah,
what computer did you get? Just curious.
Huh?
What computer did you get?
MacBook.
Oh, word. Right on.
I mean, I had it like that at the time, so I was just like, fuck it. It's the best computer I could get, and it's just a laptop. But you know, I'm just starting small, and I'm doing what I do.
Yeah, no, those are the workhorses, you know. I mean, what's it called? I just kind of asked because I'm a huge PC nerd, and
I want a PC though.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, I've been. What's it called? I'm just kind of a huge PC nerd, so I've been checking out my own PCs and stuff for a while. Like, what's it called? One of the first computers that I ever made videos with for YouTube was this little ITX build that I did. Yeah. It was like an AMD processor and what was it? A GTX 1060 graphics card. It's hella funny because like I didn't have money for Windows at the time.
Right.
So what I did was I got the installation disk from the laptop that my mom gave me, and just like bootlegged Windows 7 from like this little Samsung disk into my desktop machine, and it worked beautifully.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I respect that though. It's not like, oh, you need a fucking $1,200 computer to be able to like do what you want. Like, no, by no means. Honestly, I just wanted a MacBook. But not even saying that you're no. Like, just in general, I respect PC users because I want a PC myself. Like, if I would invested that same money into getting like an actual setup with a PC because of like the table I have, then it would have been a bit like, it would have honestly looked cooler, but it would have been a bit more in my way.
Yeah, no, I feel it. Like, a PC setup, it can definitely be very powerful, but I feel like that's also where kind of Mac wins, you know? Just the cleanness of the cleanness of the peripherals, for lack of a better word, you know?
Yeah, just
So with PC, you got wires running everywhere. Like, I wish I could show you a picture of this right now. It looks like a fucking rat's nest on my desk. Every time I have to like do a new project, you know?
Yeah.
It's like 8 different things I have to unplug and plug in.
And yeah, I keep this same setup right here all the goddamn time. Never touch it. A few cords, and that's about it.
And then it's like, that just does everything for you, right? Like, you don't have to pull in other like extra peripherals.
Nope.
Fucking yeah.
I mean,
that's wild, man.
Let's say I start trying to make videos. That might be a whole different thing. I might need like more cords, but I do have something in case like I start doing that, because I did not recently, but I did buy what are those things called for the ports? You know, that thing with the 6 ports?
Oh yeah, the extension thing.
Yeah, an extension cord. There we go. Yeah, I bought that so that I can actually, because I have more cords, because it's not just my laptop. I actually have my Switch on my desk too, and then I have my TV on my other side because it just takes up space. So.
Oh yeah.
So it's it's wires, yes, but then it's not like, you know, it doesn't sound as bad.
Nowhere near as many, and
yeah,
like, and the other thing about Apple is like, they're a very design-focused company, so if they do give you a wire, it's probably gonna be like the perfect length for what you're gonna do, you know?
Exactly.
You're not gonna have a little wire bag on the bottom of your desk or whatever.
Bro, have you seen like a podcast setup at fucking Apple?
No.
Bro,
I imagine it looks like some shit from fucking Star Trek.
Bruh, I walked in there and I was getting my friend was getting his new phone because I kept on talking to him about my new phone, right? And this nigga was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get mine, right? We go to the Apple store, all that shit. I start talking about my podcast, right? And the lady's like, oh, we have a podcast up and everything. I'm like, oh, I don't really need it, yada, yada, yada. But she shows me it, and I'm like, Jesus, this is like, you guys really have this shit here. Oh, okay, like,
Dang.
weird.
Probably like $4,000 per unit, though, right?
Probably. Like, I didn't even ask. I didn't even want to ask, bruh. Like,
man,
they probably thought it was fucking poor walking in there. Knowing my ass damn well had a job at that time, too.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine. I can't imagine that. Like, someone just doesn't tell you the price because, like, they just don't think you can afford it. That's gotta hurt.
Bruh, they just like, oh yeah, we have it. You like, they don't even like go into anything else. They're just like, we have it if you want to go see it.
Maybe you can afford it one day.
Man. And then in the next 10 years when you're saving up, they're like, oh yeah, it's like 10 grand now, bro. You fucking serious?
They're like, oh yeah, you forgot about inflation. Sad.
on the podcast setups.
Man. That's really wild though. Oh my god, I was just reading something about Apple too. It was what's it called? Did you hear about that like Apple and Epic lawsuit?
What?
Huh?
What happened? What happened?
Oh no. So basically, what it was like Epic, they're the people that made Fortnite, right?
Oh right, yes, I heard about that. Yes, I did. And that's the reason why Fortnite isn't on iPhones anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Fortnite is on iPhones, and it's because Epic Games had an issue with how Apple was taking like a 30% cut of all like mobile payments. Because like, you know, when you buy something on your iPhone, it just like, you buy it like through like iTunes or whatever.
Exactly.
Fucking Apple takes a cut of that when they do that. And the standard on the App Store is 30%. And what Epic is trying to argue is that Apple holds a monopoly on applications on the iPhone. And technically they do. But what Apple is arguing is that the iPhone isn't necessarily like a computer. The iPhone is like an all-encompassing product, and the App Store is part of that product, and Apple therefore has, you know, full rights to do whatever they want with it.
Damn.
And it's been a very interesting debate, you know, because it's like, it's brought up a lot of, I should probably find an article that, this is a really good article I was reading, but basically, it's been bringing up a lot of very interesting debates about like what qualifies like as a game, even. Right. Like, because there's been a lot of questions, because Apple will, God, there's so many tangents on this, because, fuck, dude. Oh, let me just find the article really quick. I might just need like a couple minutes to find the
article here. It's all good.
Yes.
I'm packing this bowl. So, like, we're cool.
Yes, sir. I think it was Tech Links. So it was.
Man, hopefully.
Okay. Oh, okay, wait, no, I remember what it was. So it was this video I was watching from Tech Linked about the lawsuit. And they were recently reporting on it because the case recently settled, and they're waiting, but both companies are waiting on appeals right now. And basically what the court ruled is that Apple does have the right to classify their iPhones as an all-encompassing product instead of a PC, as in Epic Games case, because actually here, let me backtrack for a second. So let me just
backtrack.
So here's Epic Games argument in this lawsuit, right?
Listening.
Epic Games is saying that the iPhone is the equivalent of like a PC, in the sense that like anyone should be able to make software for it, and like create an app store for it, much in the way that you can download like the Steam game store on your PC or Mac, or like the Epic game store on your computer, right?
Right.
So Epic Games is arguing that the iPhone is just a piece of hardware that they should be able to modify, and Apple is blocking their basically right to do that by restricting the payment platforms that they can use to accept payments for, V-Bucks or whatever the fuck Epic Games wants to charge money for.
Right.
And what the case is right now on the iPhone is that you can only use the iTunes payment, or like the App Store payment platform.
Exactly.
And Apple will always take a 30% cut of that. There are a few exceptions to that, like if you're selling physical goods and services, you can circumvent that. But in general, you're gonna have to go through the App Store thing. And
with
what's it called?
30% of cuts going straight to Apple.
Yeah, and what Epic is arguing is that since Apple takes so many measures to prevent people from downloading software on from third parties on the iPhone,
Yeah.
that they essentially own a monopoly on the App Store, and that the App Store is in itself a marketplace. That's kind of the crux of it, is that the iPhone is a piece of hardware and the App Store is a marketplace that Apple is holding a monopoly over. That's essentially Epic Games' argument here.
So basically, Apple's making a whole lot more money off of the fucking iPhone App Store. Well, off of the App Store in general, than most of Apple products. Just that's where most of their background money is coming from.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like they're saying that a lot of their money is coming from the App Store, and that they are they're limiting like development and resources in order to collect those payments.
Right, because they won't, like, no cap, they won't put like games that you will see on the Android typically, because there are a lot of fan-made games on the Android that you will never see on the iPhone. That are these just like, very third-party games and stuff like that.
And this all goes back to like Apple's very tight control over the, App Store and like iPhone marketplace.
Yeah.
Like the reason that you don't see a lot of indie games on the iPhone is because like a development kit for the iPhone costs like hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on like what tier you get, and not all those tiers are able to, have as much functionality as others, So if you want like a super like advanced like anything, you're probably going to be forking over thousands of dollars just to develop the damn thing. And that's before Apple like takes 30% of your money, takes 30% of your income like from the App Store and other things,
Exactly. That's
so
fun.
It's like they're really just like building a wall around like the Apple ecosystem and making it very difficult to enter or exit, or
Yeah,
not
because
necessarily exit, but
they're basically exploiting the people that are already in it too deep. That are just like,
Exactly.
Okay, fuck it, like I'm just getting the money I'm getting now. Like 30% cut isn't much, but like fuck, but the people that want to get into it and that want to explain their games on other platforms can't do that because of
Exactly.
just how much it costs.
Exactly, So, it's just there's all these barriers to entry, and then that honestly also adds to Epic's case as well, right? Because that's just Apple taking more preventative measures from third-party installations and app development.
Right.
And then so that's Epic's case there.
That's
but
Epic's
then
case.
what Apple is arguing is that the iPhone is not a piece of hardware, but an all-encompassing product. And saying that they created the App Store to be a specific way, and like, therefore they're allowed to make rules for it and decide what they want. Like, it's not a marketplace, it's a utility for the iPhone.
Right, that's the cover up right there.
Exactly, it's a pretty fucking genius legal cover up too.
Yeah.
Like, it is. I mean,
that's
it is
fucking
kind of
sinister.
It's kind of fucking sinister, yeah. Wow, we got really off topic there.
Dude, it's all good. It's all good.
I guess that flows pretty well into the next question, though. Have you ever strayed off? Yeah, we just did for like 15 minutes.
Exactly. But sometimes you really do have to stray off topic to keep the conversation going and stuff like that. Like, that was truly interesting.
No, it really is like a fucking wild thing, though. And I mean, here's the thing, because like both sides are billion-dollar tech companies. So,
exactly. So neither one of them are.
Yeah, like as an average layman person, like you don't really want to trust either side. But it's just been great seeing like honestly just seeing the marketing coming out of Epic Games proceed like up what's it called, coming up to this lawsuit. They were doing so much like slander against fucking Apple, dude. There was this one clip where they made a parody of the old Apple commercial. You know, the one where they're all like staring at the screen, and it's supposed to be Bill Gates like telling everyone how to live their lives, and then someone throws a hammer through it. They did a parody of that with like Fortnite characters, and they had this big evil Apple telling everyone like evil shit, and I think there was some smart shit about a 30% payment cut in there too. And then someone throws a little Fortnite hammer through the screen.
Fortnite, bruh, y'all ain't shit, bro.
Shit.
What?
What I don't understand though is why are you trying to rally Fortnite fans behind this lawsuit? Like,
right, trying to make them take a side.
90%
like,
of their player base is like underage, right?
Under like 14, bruh.
Right, like under 14 even at that.
You have very young kids talking about, oh my god, Fortnite needs to win this, like, and your parents are just sitting around looking at you like, you guys don't know.
I just don't understand what they thought they were gonna achieve having a bunch of fucking like 12-year-olds angry about this legal case.
I don't know. They probably wanted their like parents to get on Twitter and say something about it.
They're gonna convince these kids to write to their senators.
Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of just like letters come flooding the senator's office because kids strongly outnumber adults.
That'd be so funny though.
Bruh, he's just sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, oh yeah, so kids have been rallying about Fortnite. Like outside. There's a whole bunch of kids. Remember the riot that happened and they stormed the office? I think the kids are gonna do that. Why are anybody aiming guns at these motherfuckers? They're kids. The Secret Service? They're kids. What are our options? What are our options?
What are our options?
I'd love to see that play out.
Dude, when you said that, I just started imagining like Dianne Feinstein just looking through mail, and it's like a letter from a 12-year-old, and it's like, Dear Diane, Tim Apple has taken away Fortnite and all my skins from my iPod Touch. I'm very sad. Please help.
Need V-Bucks. Please help.
I need V-Bucks.
Sitting there, just like kids just banging on the goddamn gate. They're just like, just let them sit there. Aren't their parents gonna come pick them up? Nah, their parents have given up. These kids have come here and set up camps. Fires. They have fires outside.
They got a fire going outside in the White House. Oh no.
Just kids staying overnight at DC. Like, dude, this would be the craziest shit.
Oh my lord. Lord.
Bruh, that needs to be put in a show.
Insurrection Jr.
Like, somebody needs to take that whole lawsuit and just throw it in a show and make fun of it completely by using that concept. Kids taking that and taking it completely out of hand.
That would be so excellent, dude.
Bruh.
I love that idea.
Bruh. It would just be the perfect concept for an episode.
For real, man.
Like, oh my god. Ooh. Like, oh my gosh, like some of the dumbest, because I don't know if you know, do you know Penguin Zero? At all?
Oh yeah, Voice Critical.
Yes,
yeah,
bruh, yes. So
I'm Loki his doppelganger.
Who?
Moist.
Who's Loki?
Me.
Yeah, I can see that. No cap. Bro, you're like one of the vague ripoffs, just sitting out there, just like I'm the real ripoff though, bro. I don't gotta get in the costume, dude.
I'm so mad because like there was recently this meme where everyone was like recreating a clip where Moist Critical was like, "Woo, yeah, baby."
Bro, did you see him?
That's what it's all about.
Bro, did you see him recruit the other people that were actually like dressed in cosplay as him?
The other cosplays were excellent, dude.
Bro, you would be perfect, bro. You wouldn't even need to get into wouldn't even need to change anything.
I know. I could have just been off-brand Moist Critical.
Straight up, bruh.
Like, I have my roommate's dog too. It would have been so perfect.
Bruh.
That's exactly what I was gonna say next. Like, I was so mad that I didn't hop on that trend and I didn't notice it. Cause like I just watched the video about him reviewing all of them like a week after it came out, and I was like, God fucking damn it.
Yeah, bro. And then
I just missed the best marketing opportunity of my life.
Bro, and then when he thought it died out, that's when all the dudes popped up, all the random dudes, and then he had the Moist meetup.
Oh my god.
That was some. It's the most cringe shit I have ever seen. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I think I saw the Moist meetup. That was.
Bro, I sit around, look at these niggas, I'm like, and all these niggas are doing is like quoting different fucking shit and just doing like just being Charlie. And I'm like, bruh, like, bruh. I don't know if you've seen the intervention though, where he came in and then you know he was just like, bro, you guys have to stop doing this, like, and then they were all just like, nah, like, bro, like you're us, dude. And then they all transported to him, and he was like, yeah, come sit with us. And then it's just Charlie sitting there with them in one of the clips though. like bro just went to sit out for a second because his legs got tired. Like it's just too funny. God. I was dying, bro.
That's fucking excellent, bro. That's fucking excellent.
Cause man, but lastly, what projects do you have going on, man?
Well, to be honest, I've kind of been neglecting the YouTube channel. I have some videos in the works, but
any future plans?
Yeah, no, I mean I have other plans. I have other creative projects going on. Like I have an NFT project. As cringy as that is, I'm making NFTs.
I support it.
You can find me on Twitter, on Instagram at deepfryer_NFT. We're gonna have some great holder benefits. We also have an exclusive Discord bot that only holder members will have access to put on their servers. A lot of cool stuff will probably be coming too. I just haven't thought of it yet. Yeah, check it out.
It's all in the works.
Yes, sir.
The Deep Fryer.
You know? The Deep Fryer.
The Deep Fryer NFT.
You know, it's such a fucking dumb meme, but it's like, I you know, it's funny what happened there, because like, I was trying to figure. I spent like a month trying to learn Python, right?
Right.
To, like, make a Discord bot. So I learned that you're supposed to have like holder benefits or utilities for your NFT holders.
Right.
To give people like a reason to buy into it.
Oh,
so
okay.
My first thought was like, okay, I'm gonna just make like a super cursed Discord bot to go with the project, because you know, fitting with the branding.
Right.
But yeah, no, I just couldn't fucking do it, man. Like I spent like a month trying to learn this shit, and I couldn't make like 11 lines of code work. So what I ended up doing was I reached out on like just this Discord programming server. I just started like browsing around, and I found this like 16-year-old kid who lives in Massachusetts who said he'd make it for like $50. And you know, I thought this was gonna be a thing where it like might take like a week or something, but I like DM'd him the details and then PayPal'd him the money.
Right.
And then not even like 30 minutes later, I get notifications from the dev server that like he's sending pictures and the bot is like, you know, processing them as they should be.
Wow.
I'm just like, holy shit, whoa. And then he's already like sending questions too. He's like, is this how you want it? Like, should we do a different type of tint or a different color burn or whatever? But it was just wild, man.
Bruh.
And that was just like the base concept of the bot. Like, I plan on adding more features to it to make it like a more like fully featured thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because right now it's called Deep Fryer Bot, and the basic functionality is that it deep fries pictures, like you know deep fried memes where you just like compress the shit out of it,
Exactly.
like give it a color burn.
Yeah.
So it's gonna do that, but we're gonna start adding more features to give you like, you know, a different color for color burns, or like a different levels of compression and other things like that.
Dude, it's some deep shit. It's got some lore added onto it, some levels.
It's
some levels lore, onto that onion.
Exactly.
No, some layers. Some layers onto the onion
rings. You can buy an onion ring NFT. Fuck with that.
Just so many things you can do with it, but I never understood NFTs myself because I knew about it, but I'm just like,
yeah.
okay.
To be honest, like, I didn't either, but I felt, I don't know if I said this already, but I fell down a rabbit hole of just like tutorials showing me like how to procedurally generate art in Photoshop, and then how to format metadata,
right,
and how to upload it to OpenSea, how to create a smart contract to do giveaways, and it very quickly just spiraled into this massive project. And it's crazy because NFT mania is like really fucking real right now, man, because
dude, NFTs are going, that's why I was like, all right, it's crazy that this dude is actually doing this, because if this shit does pop off, I already know this dude's gonna be going crazy.
I'm just hoping, you know, hoping and praying, but it's just wild though, man, because I made this Instagram account for the project like just over a month ago now.
Right.
And it's already rivaling like my main page, like, you know, my ProducerHerbYT page that I've had forever.
Right. The one thing
like,
I know
it's
you
already
for having.
Almost like at the same follower count. It's fucking wild, man. And I mean, I go through this, and a lot of it seems like genuine people. Like most of the time for trends, what happens is a bunch of bots are just following like popular tags. People want to use them because it appears like there's more activity going on.
Right.
There's like a genuinely good amount of like real activity going on this page as well, and it's, I don't know, it just kind of surprising me, you know?
You're constantly promoting it, bro. Like, just constantly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, but then I like see, like, you know, because I'll click around on Instagram and I'll be on there sometimes, and I'll be like, okay. And I'll see, like, people actually loving this shit. Like, I'm like, what? Hold on.
Right?
What? Okay, you know what? Whoever doing this has something going. And you know what? It's something that can be expanded upon, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, I already have ideas for other NFTs, as stupid as that sounds, but like, if this one, you know, somehow takes off, I definitely will probably divulge into this, because there's a lot of money to be had here.
Hey, man.
Just muy dinero.
And all I am is going to be the person that is listening to how you are going from this shit, because that's dope. Like,
Hell
I
yeah.
don't even know anybody who's doing NFTs or who, has any foothold in it. But that's great that, you were even doing something like that.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. And if you want to get into NFTs, if you figure out how to like set up your ETH wallet and shit, I'll mint you one, bro. Cause you're helping me out too with this promotion stuff, and we're gonna win together. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Bro, bro, like, here's the whole thing. Like, it's the reason why I'm trying to jump to a job as quickly as possible, because, like, I want to get working so that this is just like, this is what I do too, but I want to prioritize this because I want to get better at it. Like, I'm glad that I can sit here and record and don't feel so. When I first started recording, I don't mean to like just kind of go veer off or anything, but when I first started recording,
Hey, no problem, dog.
and just kind of trying to do this by myself, I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't even sit and record and be okay with it. I would always just kind of veer off or want to do something else, or fucking play on my Switch, because I wasn't really into it. But now that I had my time away from it and it was something that I did want to do, I'm not gonna stop doing this shit.
I'm not. Keep at it, man.
No,
I'm excited for the future.
But I really did want to do this to be able to just help out the people, to be the bridge that helps out the people that I've always fucking helped me. Like, all my friends have been there for me in some sort of fucking way, and I'm just like, you know what? Me being just a promoter and not wanting myself to be involved at too much at all. Like, I'll have this whole thing going on.
Yeah.
But it's just me putting this out there for you.
Hell yeah, man.
Out of my love and respect for what you got going on and your passion. But it's the same thing for everybody. Like, seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, man. No, I mean, I appreciate that, and yeah, I appreciate what you do for me too.
Hey, man, no problem, bro. No problem. Because I don't expect, because I'm not expecting this to just jump off or anything, but I expect for me to take my time and not stop doing it, though.
Yes, sir. That's honestly the key to anything nowadays. You just gotta keep at it, Like, to be honest, if I kept up with the YouTube channel, like, uploading once a week when I started, I'd probably be way further ahead than I am right now. But, life happens and I wasn't able to do it.
Exactly. And nobody blames you.
This NFT thing has been a lot easier to
maintain,
attend to. Yeah. Because, I mean, it's just like social media shit. I can do that at my job right now. Like, I'm kind of in a perfect situation because I'm working at this art exhibit, and we all just got laid off because it's a temporary art exhibit. But, like, you really just don't do jack shit at this job.
Right.
Is what I'm trying to say. Because, like, they have positions for, like, every little thing just to, like, make sure things run smoothly. But, like, that means, like, some positions are just, like, singular tasks that happen, like, once an hour. So the rest of the time you're just sitting there. So you brought, like, a book or something.
Right, you're just chilling.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds dope, man. I've been just trying to look into getting into something. And all it is just stressful, but I don't try to let that get in the way, and I don't want that to get in the way of this anymore. This is what I want to do with a job, like, with a job. When it comes to just having a normal job, that's just what I have to do. This, here, and now, and the now. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I say, let's end off this recording here so that it doesn't get too far off track. But I'd say this was really good. Producer Herb, bro.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
It was
nice
great
talking to you, Dwayne.
My bad. It was great to hear your story and just, some of your fucking experiences and endeavors and shit. I really hope to hear from you again. This is the TRTSF fucking podcast. And my name is Dwayne, and I'm out.
Peace.